So everything Donald Trump's doing is helping the Democratic Party when it comes to the midterms. And now we can even talk about his policies that are causing more problems, right? Like the $40 billion that's going to Argentina instead of helping our farmers. And now he's coming out with this $12 billion bail. $12 billion for American farmers, which if you watch the last video, I think they fucked around and found out, and we should not be bailing out the farmers. They should have to reap what they sow because they voted overwhelmingly 3 times for Donald Trump. So you voted for this. This is what you wanted. Your hate was more important to you than your business. Now you should have to own that. But $12 billion to the American people with our tax money, or $40 million to Argentina, which weakens American farmers, which has China buying produce from them instead of us. And that market's never going to come back to the United States. We're never going to be able to totally stabilize that market. Since Trump has took office, $1 trillion has left the farming market. So to restabilize this market is going to be extremely hard, if not impossible, because when you take $1 trillion out of a market, how do you get that back when these countries are not going to come back and buy these products? But this was all part of Project 2025. They wanted to weaken the supply chain, and that way small farmers, private owned farmers would have to sell out to corporations. They want everything privatized. That's why they're going after your healthcare. That's why healthcare costs are skyrocketing, because they don't want to give the subsidies back to the ACA because they want it to fail. They have been trying to get rid of the ACA for 15 years. But mind you, never once have come up with an alternative until this weird dumbass alternative where they want to give you a health savings account, put like what would average out to about $80 a month in there. But here's the kicker. It's illegal to pay your health premiums with the health savings. Yeah, it's illegal to pay your premiums for healthcare with your health savings. So how the fuck does that make any sense? And so we're in a place now where premiums for millions and millions of people are going to skyrocket 100, 200%. 300% in some cases. And they want to give you $80 a month in a health savings that can't be used for your health premiums. Yeah, make that make sense. Donald Trump's policies have done nothing but hurt his own party. His rhetoric has done nothing but hurt his own party. So he is making it easier and easier for the Democrats when it comes to the midterms, which, like I said, the Democrats have a messaging problem. So the fact that Donald Trump is helping him, and people were seeing it in the polls, 69% of Americans do not agree with Donald Trump right now. 64% don't like what's going on with our healthcare system.